Kia ora, Sagittarius, and welcome to your July 2015 Taroscope reading with me. Hope you guys have got a few minutes to sit back and enjoy just finding out what might be in store for you ahead in July. So we'll use 4 cards from the tarot deck, one for each week of the month, and then we're going to look at these beautiful new cards called the Flower of Life Essence, and they're kind of a spiritual personal message. So let's see what July has in store for you guys. The 6 of Pentacles. Just move that in a little bit further so we can see it a bit better. The 2 of Pentacles. The Empress. And the 10 of Cups. Well, this is looking pretty nice, Sagittarius. So we've got 2 Pentacles, 1 major arcana for you, and a cup card at the end. So these beautiful gemstones or crystals up here are celestite, and this is an amethyst. The celestite have a beautiful calming and healing ability and connection to the angelic and spiritual world, and the amethyst is very, again, calming, protective and healing stone as well. And I see this one is pointing at the celestite. Now this is also a blue stone, so they're very good for communication. So perhaps if in July there's any communication you wish to have happen, or you wish any healing around the areas of communication or calmness brought in, you can utilize these energies for that. So let's go into the first week, and we have here these 6 of Pentacles. We see this guy is giving out. So this card can often be about balance because he has the scale cards and the gift of giving and receiving. Now sometimes we get involved one way or another too much in either giving or receiving. So the card is a timely reminder to remember to do both. There's many of us now around who are great givers, whether it's, you know, just the gift of giving your time, your knowledge, your physical energy and help, your thoughts, healing abilities. So there's a lot of that goes on the planet with people, but you must also be able to receive back, because that's what keeps us in balance and keeps the flow going and the creative energy coming and going. So that might be a timely remember for you, reminder. And I think of that too because often when I see the pentacles grouped in larger numbers, I think of this as chakras in our body and requiring to maintain chakra balance energy as well. So some of you might enjoy going to receive a healing or a massage or something that helps bring balance back into your physical bodies as well as your spiritual bodies. Now if we talk about this from the money perspective, he is actually giving out money, so it's generally considered a positive omen, and it might be one of 2 things. You might be on the receiving end of some extra money or funds, or you might be in the position to give some out to help people one way or another financially, whether or not you are the head of your own business and you either pay some dividends out, or you are paying back something that needed to be attended to in the way of money, like it might be a loan that you're paying back, or you might be loaning some money to a family member or a friend. And if you're on the receiving end, you could be receiving a dividend from either wages or someone around you that gives you something. So there's that propensity when that card shows up. Health-wise, as I mentioned about the getting your chakras, keeping balance in your physical body in particular, these 2 little ones down here seem a little bit hungry and out of sorts. So keep an eye on your family members and any young ones around you, and make sure that their needs are being met and that you're listening to them, because sometimes they talk to us and we're not necessarily listening. I think this is where your communication stone is coming in too, and it is sitting over this card. So I'm thinking of younger family members that might need some support or help one way or another in the month of July. Okay, so we move on to the next card, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. You know, often they're considered earth signs too, so we can get some earth sign energies involved here. And in fact, these younger people may be earth signs in your life one way or another. again, the earth sign energy popping up. We've also got the infinity sign, the cycle of life, which represents an 8 in many ways. So this card can be indicative of positive finances, but also needing to balance them. So you're getting 2 messages in the very beginning about balancing stuff, guys, and it could be your finances, and it could be giving or receiving. Whatever way, keep an eye on them and make sure you're doing the right things at the right time. He is also a joker or a jester, so there's messages here for you about balancing the fun things in your life. So don't work too hard. He's obviously worked quite hard to be giving things out, but make sure you enjoy life and have some fun and laughter like youngsters can do. So lots of messages there in the beginning of July to enjoy things, get some fun in and some creative energy and enjoy the outdoors. This card can even represent travel, because I see the ocean in the background and the ships as well. So I often think of travel with this card. So some of you might even be going on a trip in July, and it could be overseas. So if we come to the 3rd week in July, we see here the Empress card, which is your major arcana. She represents female fertility and love, joy, harmony, you know, that wonderful place, almost like a gorgeous late summer's day where she has complete satisfaction. She's in her prime health. Everything in this woman's life, the Empress, is gliding and smoothing and going along nicely. She can represent sexual energy and interest from people in that realm. So some of you may find someone who is sexually attracted to you and vice versa, and it could be a very strong attraction and it could be very quick. She is also the sign of fertility, so it would pay to watch fertility if you are not wanting to bring another little one into the world. But if you are, you may find this is an increased chance of fertile period for you. Health-wise, as I say, she's in good health. Any health issues that you may have had would feel as though they have lessened or backened off one way or another, and that you're in a period here in this 3rd week of July where maybe just the physical glow of the love of life is more present. You know, that harmony and love and sunshine and hope, all those positives that come with her. We come to the next card and we see that the last week in July is the 10 of Cups. This is a magnificent card, and it represents happiness, love, joy, harmony, especially in relationships and families and extended families, your friends, everything along those lines. And it's kind of the card of achievement. I'll move them a little bit, because to get to this place in life is not easy. It takes work, commitment, dedication. You've got the ups and downs that go along with this. Nothing's ever perfect in life and nothing's never easy. So to get to this feeling of momentous joy and connectedness and togetherness and happiness, it takes time and effort, trials and tribulation, and that's what the 10 kind of signifies. It can often be considered towards the end of a cycle in your life, so that you've achieved something, a goal that you had set out and planned, and the 10s often then propel us into another cycle or a new perspective or a new paradigm. It's a wonderful card to get, and I notice it's at the end of your reading as well. So we think of, you know, the last half of July for you guys, it seems to be full of this wonderful feeling of love and connectedness to earth, being grounded, and the spiritual connection as well. So you have got yourselves a really neat reading there, Sagittarius. Light and summery and airy and positive. And so if there are any feelings around you in the month of July that you know, you're feeling a bit down, or there's anything that you want addressing, come back and look at this video and uplift the energies from it, and uplift the energy from these beautiful stones, because they will be there to offer support if there's anything at all that you have on your mind that you want resolved. So let's finish that and move on to the last part of the reading. which are the Flower of Life cards. They're all just gorgeous pictures of nature, all beautiful and different colours, energies, and I'm seeing this one here for you guys. I think I'm going to pick this. Now when we turn it over, I will zoom the camera in a bit so you can read the words as well, but this is a sort of a spiritual message for you. So what is it going to say? Sacred. Gosh, and that's kind of the feeling we've got to with this one here, with your 10 of Cups. So let's see what the words say. So just bear with me while I zoom this in a bit for you. Sacred. Life is sacred. Sacred in the way that it is the animator of your soul. Life is your body. It is a manifestation of you. If you can create your body, there is no end to what you can create. Your life is yours to do what you will with. You can make it whatever you want. All dreams and possibilities are open to you. Be who you are. Love who you are. Move forward. Be courageous. As you inspire yourself, you will inspire others. Today, breathe in the breath of life. Be present in each moment. You are free to be who you are. Feel into the essence of you, the larger part of you, the divine, the grace that you are. Sense this eternal, ever-expanding wonderment of you, and know a knowingness of your truth, bliss and joy. Well, there you are, Sagittarius. That is a lovely message, and being sacred and being about the you and your life and the who you are, and to not be afraid to be it, to be individually you and embrace it, and as they say, move forward. And you've got that feeling of engaging in some moving forward as the end of the month comes on. So wishing you all a very sacred July. And with that, take care all. Much araha, kia kaha.